Hi, guys. Welcome to Sports Marketing 101 podcast. I'm your host, Mark, and today I am joined by Jessica. Welcome, Jessica. Glad you're here.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I'm excited to be a guest on this podcast episode talking about the impact that NIL has had on sports marketing industry.
So let's get into it. College sports just experienced its biggest financial revolution in 115 years, and the numbers are staggering. Some student athletes are now making up to $1 million just from their personal brand. But here's what makes this truly fascinating.
Hold on, Mark. Let me jump in because you're talking about NIL. Before 2021, college athletes in the U.S. couldn't get paid for things like endorsements or signing autographs. That all changed when the NCAA changed its rules. And now, athletes can legally make money off their name, image, and likeness. Some examples athletes can be found partaking in are signing sponsorships and brand deals, getting paid to post on social media, launching personal merch lines, hosting events, and more. This is changing the game for sports marketing and how athletes brands themselves and make money.
That's right, and the market response has been incredible. Within weeks of the July 2021 rule change, Boost Mobile signed hundreds of student athletes, including those Fresno State basketball twins, the Cavinders, with their combined social media reach of 4.2 million followers.
The numbers we're seeing are pretty remarkable. How are brands responding to this new opportunity?
Well, here's what's interesting. About 81% of NIL deals are actually under $100. We're not talking about massive contracts here, but rather strategic partnerships that can add up significantly for athletes. And get this, ESPN analysts predict some athletes could earn anywhere from $1,000 to $1 million from these rights.
Though it's worth noting that less than 2% of college athletes ever make it to the pros. This really changes the game for that other 98%, doesn't it?
Exactly right. And here's where it gets really interesting. Take LSU gymnast Olivia Dunn, for example. She has over 5 million followers across her social channels, which is 12 times larger than what star quarterback Spencer Rattler had when he was a Heisman hopeful.
Hmm. Yet female athletes are only getting about 15.4% of NIL deals so far. That seems like brands are missing a huge opportunity.
They absolutely are. And the restrictions around these deals create some fascinating scenarios. Like, did you know that an Alabama quarterback can't promote Hillshire Farm sausages because Kunkka sausage is the official smoked sausage of the Crimson Tide?
That level of detail in the restrictions must create some interesting challenges for national brands trying to coordinate campaigns.
Well, it's creating this complex patchwork of regulations that varies by state and school. Athletes can't use school logos or team uniforms in sponsored content, can't promote gambling or alcohol, and in some cases, can't even partner with brands that compete with their school's existing sponsors.
So, what does this mean for the future of college sports recruitment and team dynamics?
That's where things get really interesting. We're seeing athletes consider NIL potential when choosing schools, looking at market size, state laws, and a school's track record with brand partnerships. It's adding this whole new dimension to recruiting that goes beyond just athletic programs and academics.
And I imagine this creates some interesting dynamics within teams when some players are making significantly more than others.
That's one of the biggest challenges athletic departments are facing. But we're seeing some creative solutions emerge, like star players bringing teammates into their brand deals or teams working together on group sponsorships.
The educational aspect of this seems significant too. These athletes are essentially running their own small businesses while being full time students and athletes.
That's exactly right. They're learning about personal branding, contract negotiation, tax implications, real world business experience that could be valuable long after their playing days are over. Some schools are even partnering with their business programs to offer NIL focused education.
Looking ahead, how do you see this evolving over the next few years?
Well, I think we'll see three major developments. First, there will likely be some standardization of rules across states and schools. The current system is too complex to maintain. Second, we'll see more sophisticated marketplaces develop for connecting athletes with brands. And third, I expect we'll see some innovative uses of NIL rights that we haven't even thought of yet.
That makes sense, especially with how quickly social media and digital platforms continue to evolve.
And here's what I think is most important about all of this. It represents a fundamental shift in how we view college athletes. It's not just about making money, it's about recognizing these young people as individuals who should have control over their own names and images.
That's really what makes this such a pivotal moment in sports history, isn't it?
Absolutely right. We're watching the entire concept of college athletics be redefined in real time, and the implications will be felt for generations to come. This isn't just about sports, it's about fairness, opportunity, and the evolving relationship between athletes and the institutions they represent.
That's right, Mark. The rise of NIL is transforming the sports marketing industry by empowering college athletes to monetize their personal brands. This shift is decentralizing traditional sports marketing, allowing brands to connect with highly engaged audiences through authentic, relatable voices.
Exactly, Jessica. Local and regional businesses are now able to partner with athletes who have strong ties to their communities, while even athletes from non-revenue or niche sports are gaining visibility and earning opportunities. NIL is fueling the growth of influencer-style marketing in sports, prompting the emergence of platforms and agencies that help athletes manage deals and build their brand identities.
It's pretty fascinating. NIL is truly creating a more diverse and inclusive marketing landscape where brands can align with athletes who reflect their values and resonate with Gen Z's desire for authenticity, representation, and social impact.
Exactly. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode. NIL is changing the game, not just for athletes, but for brands, fans, and the entire sports marketing ecosystem. Thanks for joining us today, Jessica.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Mark. It's such an exciting time. College athletes are building their own brands, and marketers are getting smarter about how to connect with real communities. NIL is just getting started, and we'll be seeing the ripple effects for years to come.
Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time on Sports Marketing 101.